It's time for Randomity, 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 that's me. It's time for Randomity, 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 that's me. Hey y'all, I wanted to end the year with a best and worst of 2018. So I'm going to start with like the things that were not so great for me this year. Okay? First, I've really been low on energy this year. I am hoping that with taking some vitamin D and some vitamin B12 supplements, I can increase my energy and hopefully start working out a little bit more and just boosting my energy. Maybe eating some power foods. I don't know. But yeah, I've been really, really low on energy. Second thing, still trying to get out of debt. That'll probably be the worst thing of next year and the year after. But I kind of set a plan for how I'm going to cut that down in 2019. So, yay, debt, fun times. Okay, I've had some challenges at work this year. Don't really want to go into details about those, but I am slowly overcoming those and jumping through those hoops and obstacles to get to be a better teacher. Another thing that was rough in 2018 is having my heart broken. I lost a relationship that meant the world to me. I don't want to cry, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about it. And I also had issues with a friend of mine who I no longer talk to, at least for now. I miss him and I care about him, but I can't be in his life right now. So, heartbreak. Heart's still breaking about those things, but you gotta move on, right? And finally, just missing those who are no longer here, my grandparents, for example. Yeah, so that's the worst. Now, for the good things, the best of 2018 for me. First off, I want to say my family. I love how close my family and I are. I got to spend some time with my niece and nephew, who are just probably the cutest kids I've ever met. So yeah, family, good times with them. Which leads me into my next thing. I went to Peru with a few students and my dad. It was an amazing adventure, and I learned a lot about me. One, I need to get into more shape because I could not go up some of those hills at that speed. I could have done it if I had time, but I didn't have time. So, but I also discovered I loved Peru, and I would love to go back. So many great things, the food, the people. I would love to learn more about the Quechua people. It was just amazing. So Peru was one of my highlights of 2018. Also in 2018, I fell completely in head over heels in love. Even though I am no longer with him, I still care deeply about him, and it taught me a lot about myself. So I still consider it one of the best things that happened to me. Another thing is I discovered really how to use CI, comprehensible input, in my classroom, and it has made a world of difference for me and my students. I have more teaching energy. I have my students increasing their proficiency in Spanish so much better. I love it. I have a lot more fun when I teach. Every day is different. So I'm so excited to even learn more. I have a couple conferences coming up in 2019. One of them, I am heading to Michigan with my good friend Jen, who is also a Spanish teacher. So we are going to road trip it out there and learn all we can about CI. And finally, oh, no, I got two more things. I got more than 5. I got to see my favorite band with my favorite students. I took some students of mine to a Rake concert in May, and it was amazing, and it was a proud teacher moment when I turned over and they were singing with the songs in Spanish. Yeah, one of my highlights of my year was that concert. Not only because it was my favorite band, but just because I went with my students and my mom. It was a great time. And finally, highlight of 2018, I got 4 tattoos. I never thought I would get tattoos, and I got 4. Got 2 in May and 2 in November. And I'm not done. So, yeah, 2018 has been a roller coaster of a year, but so many great things, and I look forward to what 2019 brings me. So, I've been Random Andie, and I will, you know it, catch you on the flip side.